Imagine you're lost in the desert. The sun is relentless, the heat is suffocating, and every step feels heavier than the last. The sun beats down, your throat is totally parched, and your lips are cracked from the dry air. You crave one thing, water. Not just want it, but need it with every fiber of your being. That intense desire, it's actually driven by a powerful brain chemical, dopamine. Dopamine is this chemical messenger in your brain that's all about motivation and reward. It's like your brain's internal GPS, guiding you toward what matters most. It's released when you anticipate something pleasurable, like a delicious meal or a long-awaited surprise, and it gives you the energy, drive, and laser-sharp focus to go after it, whatever it is for you. So yeah, think of dopamine as the fuel for your motivation engine. It gets you moving toward your goals, big or small. And here's the thing, dopamine doesn't just kick in when you reach your goal. It's not just about the reward. It's actually most active during the pursuit, the grind, the hustle, the climb. Like the anticipation of quenching your thirst, that vision of relief, that's what keeps you going in the desert. It's what pushes you to take one more step, even when you feel like giving up. And that, right there, is super key to understanding how dopamine works. It's not just about the destination, it's about the drive. Dopamine is all about the journey, not just the destination. It's the brain's way of rewarding us for progress, not just completion. It's the excitement of the chase, the thrill of knowing you're getting closer to something meaningful. The feeling of getting closer to what you want is like fuel for your motivation engine. And honestly, this is why setting goals is so powerful. It gives your brain a reason to release dopamine again and again. Goals give your brain something to aim for, something to anticipate and work toward. When you break down a big goal into smaller steps, you're actually creating more chances for dopamine to be released. Each step becomes a mini milestone. Every small win along the way gives you a little hit of motivation, a reminder that you're on the right path, and that keeps you engaged and moving forward. Remember the desert analogy? It's a perfect metaphor for how dopamine works, like the scent of water in the distance, or the shimmer of something promising just ahead, or catching a glimpse of an oasis. Those things would totally trigger a surge of dopamine even before you get there. It's not just about finding the water or reaching the goal. It's the anticipation of relief, the hope of success that really drives you onward, and dopamine is the spark behind it all. Dopamine isn't the only player in the motivation game. Epinephrine, yeah, it's also known as adrenaline, is important too. Epinephrine gives you energy and focus, especially in those short bursts. It's like your fight or flight response kicking in. And sure, epinephrine can be super helpful for getting things done, but if you have too much of it, it can lead to stress and burnout. That's where dopamine steps in. Dopamine helps you stay motivated over the long term. It's more like a sustainable energy source. So, finding the right balance between dopamine and epinephrine, yeah, it's really crucial. You need enough epinephrine to take action, but you also need dopamine to stay engaged and driven over time. When you achieve a big goal, you experience a surge of dopamine. It feels great, but be aware this feeling doesn't last forever. After a big win, your dopamine levels naturally drop. This can lead to a period of low motivation, maybe even a bit of a slump. And hey, this is totally normal. Don't be discouraged by these dips in motivation. Just remember, motivation ebbs and flows. The key is to manage these highs and lows effectively. So yeah, try to avoid chasing constant highs. Instead of seeking massive peaks, focus on consistent, smaller wins. Celebrate your progress along the way. This helps you maintain a more stable level of motivation over time. Now that you understand the science of dopamine, how can you use it to your advantage? The key lies in aligning your habits with how your brain naturally seeks rewards. Well, here are a few practical tips. First, set realistic goals. Make them specific, measurable, and time-bound so your brain knows exactly what to aim for. Break down big goals into smaller, more achievable steps. This not only makes the task less overwhelming, but also gives you frequent hits of dopamine as you make progress. Each small win acts like a mini reward, reinforcing your behavior and keeping you motivated to continue. Next, focus on the process, not just the outcome. When you enjoy the process, you're more likely to stick with it long term. Enjoy the journey and appreciate the effort you're putting in. This mindset helps reduce burnout and builds resilience. This helps you stay engaged even when things get tough. Also, celebrate small wins. Don't wait for the big milestones to feel proud. Acknowledge and appreciate your accomplishments, no matter how small. These moments build momentum and confidence. This reinforces positive behaviors and boosts motivation. It's like training your brain to crave progress. And finally, cultivate internal rewards. Reflect on what makes the work meaningful to you. Find joy and satisfaction in the work itself, rather than relying solely on external validation. This builds intrinsic motivation. This leads to more sustainable motivation. When you love what you do, it becomes easier to stay consistent. Remember, motivation is a skill you can develop. It's not something you either have or don't, it's something you can train. By understanding how dopamine works, you can hack your brain for greater happiness and success. You've got this. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment sharing your favorite tip, and subscribe for more content like this.